The Atlas Lioness shone on July 18, 2025 at the Prince Moulay Hassan Stadium in Rabat, winning 3-1 against Mali in the quarterfinals of the 2025 Women's African Cup of Nations. Morocco took an early lead thanks to a goal from Ibtis Tredi in the 7th minute, largely dominating the match. Despite Mali's resistance, the Moroccan defense remained solid throughout. This convincing victory propels the Atlas Lioness into the semi-finals of the Africa Cup of Nations. The team put in a controlled performance, paving the way for a potential home final. A number 10 player played a distinguished match with tremendous ability. This helped us a lot. Fortunately, we succeeded. The rest of the changes were also good, whether it was Kenza or Saud, who scored 2 goals in this AFCON. All the changes we made were positive. The rescue came late in the match where Morocco's attacking talent shone once again. In the 79th minute, Ibtisam Tredi, a former player of Morocco's Asfar, did it again, scoring a brace that seemed to seal the match. She thus increased her tally to 3 goals in the tournament. Far from stopping there, the Lioness put the finishing touches to the score in the 89th minute through Kenza Chapelle, making it an impressive 3-0 and sparking genuine jubilation in the crowd stands. However, Mali didn't give up in the final seconds of added time in the 96th minute as Siatia Touare managed to reduce the defeat for the Eaglet, scoring an honorable goal that, however, did nothing to change the outcomes of this undeniable qualification. I believe our performance today was not only excellent, but also superior. If the same situation occurs in the next match, the team's performance will continue to improve. We have 26 players, and the good news is that they are all committed. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the fans who supported by filling our stands to capacity. This 3-1 victory, despite the late goal conceded, propels Morocco confidently into the semi-finals of the competition. The atmosphere was electric, reflecting on the popular enthusiasm for women's football and the immense hope placed in this team. The Atlas Lioness continue the exceptional run and are now preparing to face a tough opponent in the semi-finals with the firm intention of reaching the final and lifting the trophy on home soil. Nigeria eliminated Zambia 5-0 on June 18, 2025 in the quarterfinals of the 2025 Africa Women's Cup of Nations in Morocco. The tone was set from the first minute of play. Osinachi Ohale opened the scoring for Nigeria, kicking off a one-sided match. The Nigerian steamroller gave no respite to a completely overwhelmed Zambia team. Okoronko followed up in the 33rd minute. Iezu made it 3-0 in the 45th minute. In the second half, the Nigerians maintained control of the match. Demihin found the back of the net in the 68th minute, and Florence Ijamilusi put an end to the goal-scoring festivities in the 91st minute, bringing the total to 5 unanswered goals. A cold realism, a collective mastery, and a strong message sent to the next opponent. Who would have imagined that Banda's Zambia could have blown away against Nigeria 5-0, a real disaster. Star Barbara Banda remained silent throughout the match, unable to find the back of the net. If Nigeria continues to play at this level, it will be difficult for any team to resist them. On the other side, Zambia never found a rhythm. Touted as a team to watch, they failed to put any of their 6 shots on target. The Banda Kundananji pairing, so feared before the competition, failed to make any impact. After a sluggish group stage against Morocco, DR Congo and Senegal, the flaws were revealed. Too many lost balls, the defense caught off guard. A midfield lacking impact. Nothing worked in this match for the Copper Queens. This team shouldn't be written off. It has talent, youth, and international experience, but it must now learn to move forward. Repeated failures in the semi-finals could become a psychological obstacle. This is where the role of the federation and the coaching staff becomes crucial. Support these players so they don't sink into doubt, transform frustration into motivation. The future of the Copper Queens is promising, but it will not come without a collective reassessment. For Nigeria, this victory confirms a rise in power. With 9 continental titles under their belt, the team approaches the semi-final with ambition. While players like Oshola are ensuring a transition from previous generation, the new generation is already displaying an impressive level of maturity. The dream of the 10th title has never seemed more credible. The message is clear: the Super Falcons are still there. On the pitches of the 2025 Women's African Cup of Nations, there are many female footballers for whom playing sport is not an obstacle to their social lives. This is the case of Senegalese international Ndeye Awa Ndiakate, a player and wife who combines the two without losing her sense of fulfillment. She is one of the women who face the double battle, making a place for herself on the pitch and responding to social injunctions off the pitch. In Côte d'Ivoire, where society is still very marked by gender stereotypes, female players and referees fight a daily battle to reconcile their passion for sport, family pressure, and professional life. At first, it was very difficult. Some club presidents categorically refused the presence of female referees during matches. Some even cited beliefs related to menstruation. According to them, if an unwell woman touched a player, it could compromise their ritual or nullify the effects of their treatments. But little by little, attitudes have changed. Today, these same presidents accept and respect us on the field. The 2025 Women's African Cup of Nations highlights the challenges facing African women's football while providing a valuable platform. It reveals the difficulty faced by players and referees, some of whom are married or mothers, in balancing a sporting career with family life, highlighting the importance of perseverance and resilience. It wasn't easy with my mother. Every time I went to referee a match, she had to endure hurtful remarks. People would come and tell her, "We saw your daughter refereeing. That's not a place for a woman." She suffered. On the field, it wasn't any better. There were times when I reached out to greet a player and they refused simply because I'm a woman. But despite everything, I held on. Today, I managed to balance my family life and my sports career. On the field, I'm a different person, focused, assertive, and respected. And at home, I'm becoming the woman and daughter I should be again. I have found my balance. Balancing sports and social life is challenging, but there is hope. Since 2022, the Ivorian Football Federation has organized a women's championship in Côte d'Ivoire, marking the beginning of a gradual change. These athletes must balance sporting ambition with traditional expectations. Supporting them enable female talents to flourish without constraints.